The global AI race is heating up, with the U.S. and China each gaining ground from cutting-edge models to real-world deployment.
The billion-dollar tech race, what China and the U.S. aren't telling you. Silicon Valley started the tech revolution, but today, the real race is happening behind the scenes, and China is surging ahead in ways you've never seen. From AI to quantum computing, smart cities to global surveillance, what they're building could reshape our world forever. So who's really winning the billion-dollar tech race, and what does it mean for your future? Stick around, because the truth might surprise you. From manufacturing hub to global tech powerhouse. For decades, the United States reigned supreme in innovation. Apple, Google, Microsoft, these behemoths shaped the world's digital infrastructure, setting standards and driving technological progress. But over the last 15 years, an extraordinary shift has quietly unfolded. China, long regarded as the world's factory, has transformed into a technological superpower. Its advancements in 5G, artificial intelligence, AI, drone technology, facial recognition, and quantum communication are now leading the world. What's behind this rapid ascent? Simply put, China's government has made strategic long-term investments, far beyond the scope of typical corporate R&D budgets. Instead of relying solely on market forces, China's leadership has prioritized state-led planning, massive funding, and infrastructural support to accelerate technological breakthroughs. This approach has allowed China to leapfrog many Western nations, establishing itself as a global leader in key sectors. The engine behind China's rise, strategic policy, and investment. China's ascent isn't accidental. It's the result of deliberate policy decisions. The centerpiece of this strategy is the Made in China 2025 initiative launched in 2015, a comprehensive government blueprint aimed at making China self-reliant and dominant in high-tech industries. The plan targeted robotics, aerospace, biotech, semiconductors, and next-generation communications, aiming to position China at the forefront of future technological paradigms. This wasn't a mere aspiration. It was backed by immense funding, aggressive research initiatives, and educational reforms designed to cultivate a new generation of engineers and scientists. The Chinese government subsidized tech companies, fostered innovation hubs, and built an infrastructure that allowed research and development to flourish at a pace unmatched by many Western counterparts. Furthermore, China's focus on creating an integrated ecosystem where government, academia, and private industry work hand in hand has created a fertile ground for technological breakthroughs. This top-down approach, combined with a vast domestic market, has positioned China to not just catch up, but to potentially lead the world in several critical areas. The AI battle, China's race to dominate the 21st century. Artificial intelligence stands out as the most defining technology of the 21st century. It's revolutionizing industries, automating tasks, enhancing cybersecurity, and even shaping social and political systems. Recognizing this, China declared its ambition in 2017 to become the global leader in AI by 2030. In just a few years, China has made remarkable progress. By surpassing the U.S. in the number of published AI research papers and patents, China has demonstrated its commitment and capability. But the real advantage lies in data, arguably the most valuable resource for AI development. With a population of over 1.4 billion people and comparatively looser data privacy laws, Chinese tech giants like Tencent, Alibaba, and Baidu are collecting vast amounts of user data, far more than their Western counterparts. Surveillance and the smart city model, a controversial frontier. One of the most visible and controversial aspects of China's technological rise is its extensive surveillance infrastructure. Cities across China are dotted with millions of cameras equipped with facial recognition technology. These systems track citizen movements, analyze behavior, and even assign social credit scores based on individual actions. To many observers, this scenario appears dystopian, an Orwellian vision where privacy is sacrificed in exchange for efficiency and order. To others, It's a model of social management and urban planning. Regardless of the perspective, what's clear is that China has become a pioneer in deploying surveillance technology at scale. Importantly, this Chinese blueprint isn't confined within its borders. Many governments in Africa, Southeast Asia, and Eastern Europe have adopted Chinese surveillance and digital governance systems. Countries like Zimbabwe and Serbia are importing Chinese facial recognition and monitoring technologies, importing not just hardware, but also a set of digital control principles, where privacy is secondary to security and state authority. Hardware dominance, building the infrastructure of the future. While apps and platforms often steal the spotlight, the backbone of the digital age is hardware, networks, chips, drones, and 5G infrastructure. China is making strategic moves to dominate this foundational layer. Huawei, once an obscure telecom company, has become a global powerhouse in 5G infrastructure. Its technology offers faster speeds, lower latency, and massive connectivity, crucial for autonomous vehicles, remote surgeries, and smart cities. Despite Western sanctions and bans, Huawei remains central to the global rollout of 5G networks. Similarly, DJI leads the drone industry worldwide, with Chinese manufacturing dominating the market. China also aims for greater self-reliance in semiconductor production through companies like Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, SMIC. Controlling hardware components and infrastructure ensures a country's technological independence and strategic security. The global response: Western countries wake up. The rapid rise of China's technological ecosystem has prompted a cautious response from Western nations. The US and its allies have imposed sanctions on Chinese companies like Huawei, banned TikTok from government devices, and are investing heavily to rebuild semiconductor supply chains domestically. The European Union is emphasizing digital sovereignty, aiming to reduce dependence on foreign technology providers and protect critical infrastructure. Alliances like the Quad, comprising the US, Japan, India, and Australia, are forming to counterbalance China's influence in emerging tech markets. Why it matters to you: the future of digital power. You might wonder, this is a global battle. What does it mean for me? The answer is everything. The technologies you use daily, your smartphones, internet services, social media apps, are increasingly shaped by geopolitical dynamics. Who controls the underlying infrastructure influences the rules around data privacy, digital expression, and even personal freedom. If China's model becomes the global standard, the digital world may operate under very different principles, where surveillance, censorship, and state-controlled innovation become the norm. This could impact everything from online privacy to freedom of speech, and even the development of new technologies. The road ahead: a new digital world order. This isn't just a story about who makes the next iPhone or develops the fastest AI. It's about shaping the very fabric of the future civilization. Will the US and Europe be able to close the gap? Or will China's relentless drive, strategic planning, and expansive infrastructure lead to a new global digital order? The next decade will be pivotal. The decisions made now, regarding regulation, investment, and international cooperation, will determine whether we live in a world where digital power is concentrated in a few authoritarian regimes or shared among democratic nations. Awareness is key. This billion-dollar tech race is more than headlines. It's a shift in global power. China has demonstrated it can move fast, build big, and shape the future at scale. While the West debates and delays, China acts, and the world must pay attention. The question isn't just whether the US or Europe can catch up. It's what kind of digital future we want to live in, and who will build it. Because the future isn't written in code alone. It's written by those who control the infrastructure, the data, and the algorithms.